Hey everyone, it's Thursday now. I'm just the landowner's house. I don't know if you can see there's a barn right there. But there's a section, a block of woods here on the left side of the road, abuts landowner's field over there. I have this section to cut. I laid some down in it yesterday with a buncher. So we have this section, and then there's another section out in here, and then we'll be done. We finished the biggest section out back, so we'll kind of starting to wrap this job up. Mark's loading up some pine logs, and I was just walking that piece. I got to talk to Mark about a couple things, and then go back in and process some more. Mark had to pull forward a little bit so he could reach the 16s. So I'm gonna wait until he's done loading to talk to him. That's a nice one. This has been a pretty good job, actually. Decent road. I wish we had more acreage here. That's the only thing about producing more wood is the jobs go quite a bit quicker. Be nice to get on a couple 100-acre job or something that we could kind of really settle into and produce for a while. You know, this job here will be, hoping it works out that it ends up being enough for 3 full weeks of production, like good weeks for us. That would be pretty nice. So we'll be finished next week, which is fine. But it'd be it's the same old thing, you know. There's never a perfect job, but it is nicer when you get onto a bigger job that has more volume. The only thing about small jobs, I will say, is that if you're doing 20 to 40 acre jobs and it's good wood, there tends to be no long yarding, and it's decent wood, so you can produce really quick and you're done. The critical part is the flow and making sure that when we're done here and we move to the next job that there's no hitches, that everything goes off smooth. I'm just finishing up processing the third trail that I cut yesterday afternoon, the buncher. You can see, well, here's one trail. The other one it's kind of hard to see through camera, but it's probably 60-80 feet from the edge of the trail to the edge of the next trail. You'll see in here, whenever they cut it last time, they got some pine regeneration going. That thicker kind of dense green right there, and there's a lot of other, like right here, there's a pocket of it, and you can kind of see it's trying to grow up through the hardwoods. And exactly what this, put my water jug down, what this piece needed is it needed more sunlight. And what will happen in these pieces with coming out of focus, with the pine, this is white pine, is it will come up and start, and there's more regeneration trying to come up. if at some point, if you don't get more light on it, all that regeneration will die, or a good part of it will. I'm not sure quite there. I would assume what happened when they thinned this last time, it got enough extra light in here to get the pine to start regenerating. Like, here's some more. You know, it's trying to compete with some of the hardwoods, and so there was enough light in here to get the pine regeneration starting to grow. But then as the canopy closes back in, it loses the light, and it will kill it. It'll suppress it, or the pine won't do much. So, but then again, if you open it up too much, it can burn the pine out. So put this pine log out of the way. I'm trying to do it with my forearm. So, kind of what you want to do right here is not open it up too much. Of course, this is what the landowner wanted to, and probably at this point the pine wouldn't have got burned or died. If we open this right up, the pine that was here would keep growing, and it would probably even sprout some more. I mean, look at all that nice pine. That's what you want to grow around here. It's sandy ground. It's good pine ground, and good pine and oak ground. So that's kind of what you want to grow here. So to see all the regeneration coming up, and to open this up, I think this is going to do. See, there's one right there. See that? You can kind of, right there. There's a little pine tree that died out. Don't want that. Anyways, so that's part of what we were doing in here. Kind of cutting the crappier hardwood and pine out. This wasn't real thick with bigger pine. And let the pine regeneration kind of take off and kind of take over. And that's what we're trying to do. I'm gonna, I don't know, it's 2:30 or 3. I see what time I get out here. I'm gonna put fuel in the, hey, it looks like Mark's out there getting a load of hardwood, pulp, and Wes is unloading some. I'm gonna probably run the buncher a little bit this afternoon. I need to put fuel in it though. Looks like they're doing the pirouettes, or however you enunciate it, or not however I cannibalize those two words. But they're Mark's load just about finished, and Wes is unloading a little bit left of his buggy of hardwood pulp. So I am gonna, what am I gonna do? That's right, I gotta get fuel in the buncher, but Wes needs to get out of the way so we can bring it out through here. And then I'll probably go lay a little more wood down. So, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll catch you later. Oh yeah, Wes's spaceship blinds to keep the sun out. Looks kind of cool. I haven't actually run it with those down, but if you're working and where the sun's shining right in, would be pretty nice to have those blinds.